Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Entropia content. Jeez, I held that vape so long it all dissolved. Thank God it was the first hoot or I'd be coughing up a storm. Right, looks like we got some action in the game. What is it? The auction results. Looks like a couple of the things I put on auction sold. Not for very good prices, but they sold nonetheless. So let's check out what we got. And maybe while we check that out, I'll run by the Motorhead Stadium. See if we can pick up any more kegs. Now let's do the AI mission at Camp Crunk. Tired of always going to the Motorhead place. Gotta mix it up a little. Now I hope everyone's doing well today. Now I was going to start the show a bit earlier today, but what happened was I was shoveling snow, so I ended up getting a bit of hours today. Had to have a nap after, and I'm just doing the show as soon as I woke up. What the fuck is going on? Getting a bit of lag it seems. Stream quality's good though. Hey, there's the guy with the axe. Looks like he was just here picking the oil. Fucking son of a bitch. Now soon I'm going to be heading out and getting the free stuff at the other planets. The big release date's coming up on the 18th. So is anyone else playing Entropia today? Or is everyone else playing Clone Evolution? Yeah, it looks like he got all the oil from this place pretty clean. Alright, well if he's done this, what I'll do is I'll head out and we'll go and check out the AI. That's what I was supposed to do. Got sidetracked. It's always the noobs. Anything that sounds like noobs sidetracks me. Oh, here's some oil. Son of a whore. So at least it wasn't a complete failure. I did get some oil. Alright, let's check out some of the auction shit, see what we got going on. Hey, the Spanish flag actually sold for 2. That's better than the 1. Alright, next we'll check out Studio Gate South. No, yeah, Camp Crunk. So that's good. Come on, load, bitch. Ah, it got here finally. Alright, so the Romanian flag did not sell. No bids. That sucks balls. Not in a good way. Polish flag, no bids. That's I figured, eh? No one really wants these flags anymore. So that's a surprise the one sold for 10. Expired, no bids. No one wants the Rocktech prints. No bids. No bids. Fuck. Now it's kind of a miracle that anything sold. If it wasn't for that one Spanish flag, we would have had a record of all failures. Nothing sold. Yeah, it's usually the Entropia auction for you. Pay a whole bunch of money in auction fees and you're lucky if your items even sell. I kind of wish it was like eBay, where you only pay auction fees if your stuff actually sells. If they had it set up like that, it would make a world of difference in the game. People would sell stuff so much more often. Because man, I'd be posting tons of items for sale. But I can't because I'm paying all these auction fees and nothing's selling. Now it appears the next real big thing I'm going to do for making loot is buying some apartments and reselling them. I can't really see loot coming in any other way. Maybe buying shops and reselling them. The crafting trick is drying up pretty quick because blueprints are getting really hard to sell. If you can't sell the blueprints, the crafting trick doesn't work. But there's probably some good news. I think there's a whole bunch of new items on different planets. I'll have to check those out soon. I think I even seen a post from Next Island where someone was saying they got that new vehicle that was delayed for so long. Yeah, if anyone watching the show has time to help with a like, I appreciate it. I crave likes. Now, I heard some interesting news today. They said that the former Toronto Raptors, now the Tampa Bay Raptors, are going to be playing their home games in Tampa Bay. And not only that, but they're allowed to have stadiums, or the stadium is allowing fans in. So fans will be able to watch the Raptors games in Tampa Bay. Isn't that a real kick in the balls? Here our government was going on and on how it's not even safe enough to fucking for the teams to travel, let alone have fucking stadiums packed with people. So that's fucked. But oh well, live and learn. The road to hell is paved in good intentions. They wanted everything to be safe. It's like, well, I got news for you. Life is fucking dangerous. Nothing's ever been safe. It's like you get on the fucking plane and fly to another city, the plane could crash. It's not fucking safe. And I can't believe we decided we're going to shut our whole society down unless things are safe. It's like, when have things ever been safe? Alright, looks like no sign of the AI mobs yet. If none are here, I'll have to run somewhere else. No sign of minerals either. Maybe I ran past some when I wasn't looking. Now today was kind of a neat work shift. I got to try out one of the new masks I ordered from Amazon. It's one of those ones that they don't recommend, but I found it works better for wearing it and actually still being able to work. It's like one of those neck ones. So that way it folds your ears in instead of bending them out. That's what I like. I'll have to wear the ones that press my ears in, try to counteract all the folding out ones. Yeah, there was interesting news out of England. They said that the virus mutated, which I thought that was kind of interesting. Because that leaked document out of the Liberal cabinet from Canada, the apparent leaked document, it was going on about how the virus was going to mutate, and the new one would be more aggressive. Then the news came out of England today that the new mutation is more aggressive. So it's just on schedule. Just like that interview with Bill Gates when he's saying he's anticipating the next wave of it to be much more convincing to sell his vaccines. He was worried the first wave wouldn't be enough. Bill Gates seems like a pretty good guy overall to me. He likes computers and video games. Even Da Vinci. So we definitely have a lot in common. I think the only thing we differ on is maybe our bank accounts. He's got a couple more decimal points. Now that'd be a significant, not the only. No, I'm glad I don't have that many decimal points in my bank account. It would be stressful. You might get so worked up that you think you'd be in charge of the entire planet's health. Yeah, imagine being in charge of an entire planet's health. You're like, oh, I'm your doctor now. I'm going to decide what the planet takes. Maybe that's what happens when you get the most money. That's when you get the power to start deciding. You become the doctor for the entire planet. When it comes to health advice, you have enough money, you speak for the entire planet. Fuck you! Was I aiming anywhere fucking close to there? You piece of trash. Oh, you fucking piece of garbage. Someone put the fucking mob here. There. At least he attacked me right away. That wasn't so bad for a piece of trash. As far as trash goes, he's the good variety. He's biodegradable trash. Yeah, I keep hearing all the information about some new Nintendo console that's coming out, but apparently it's gonna have 2 screens. I was like, oh god, is that what we need? More screens? I was thinking just a console that fucking hooks up to my TV would be like fucking rocket science. Hopefully Nintendo can work that out one day. It's like I don't want any screens, I just want a fucking TV. I'm not a child, I'm not fucking riding on a bus fucking looking at a screen. And I already have 3 screens. I don't need any more screens in my life. Heck, count my cell phone, I'm looking at 4 screens. TV, 5 screens. Yeah, it was so weird today, guys. I was playing this game called Wheel of Fortune, and it's on Bitcoin. That what is it? The free lottery. And they have this new game called Wheel of Fortune, and they're like, "Oh, you can play it for free if you check your email. They'll send you a ticket to play it." So I checked my email, found the ticket, it was in the junk mail, gave it a spin, and you'll never guess how much I won. Here, let's bring it up. I think I have it handy somewhere. Oh, you fucking gotta be kidding me. I fucking took a picture of it, but it didn't save it. Piece of garbage. Oh fuck, maybe it did save it, but whatever fucking folder, I have no idea. What a piece of trash. Why does it have to be like that? Why couldn't it save it to a fucking folder that I wanted it to? No, it has to save it in pieces of shit folders. I guess I'll try doing a search for it, see if I can find it. Actually, no, I won't be, because it's fucking putting the search on that monitor. Why don't you put the search on the monitor I opened the search in? I think that would be a fucking novel concept. Piece of fucking trash. Yeah, it's like, why would you want it to open to the fucking monitor you wanted it on? Why would it work like that? Oh yeah, it's not even collecting sweat anymore. Great work, game. Alright, try to get cheered up here. Where was the spin? Where the fuck is the spin? I only have like 3 or 4 folders I could have even saved it in. Why is it in none of them? Alright, so guess what I'll have to do? So I'll have to turn the screen because it won't allow me to open the search on any other window except for the one that I can't show it on. So you fucking piece of garbage. So anyways, here, let's move the screen. Alright, so here's the Wheel of Fortune game. This is the one that I'm trying to show you the results of. But when I spun it and I saved the image has just vanished off my fucking computer. So now I'm just like searching the name of it, hoping I can find it. Oh, what do you know? Now the fucking search opened in the different window. You son of a whore. Yeah, there it is too. Let's see, where the fuck did they put it? It's in YouTube stuff. You gotta be shitting me. That is the folder I fucking checked. You piece of whore garbage. Whore garbage. Man, not that there's anything wrong with whores. Who doesn't love whores? But Jesus Christ. I fucking checked the folder. I'm like, oh, the image. Let's just check the folder I saved it in. Check, not in there. Then I do a search. Where does it say it is? The fucking folder. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, so anyways, I have like the most amazing luck with computers sometimes. I think about it, I'm like, man, like if anyone else wanted good luck compared to mine. Man, mine is so much superior. It can accomplish anything. Yeah, I opened it again, and it is not here. You have got to be kidding me. Is there 2 folders with the same name? It's the only thing I can think of. I've created 2 folders with the identical name. That's why it's not working. So let's try that. Yeah, 2 folders with the identical name and they're different. You got, oh my god, one has half the files, one has the other half. How is that even possible? If you link a folder, is it not going to link the entire folder? Is it even possible to link half a folder? You fucking piece of trash. Anyways, I'm going to open it. Man, that really pisses me off. Like, you pay so much money for computers to work properly. So that's why I'll never take vaccines from a guy who's selling us pieces of garbage like this. You can fucking fix a computer to work properly, then you can fucking inject me. Till then, go fucking inject your own ass. Alright, so anyways, let's see here. Let's check out the congratulations for what I won. Yeah, so there was my big win. When I took a spin with the email, I got to play the Wheel of Fortune game. I was like, whoa, there's some pretty good prizes on here. One of them landed, boom, 50 Satoshi. So it's like, far as like individual Satoshi spins goes, that's a really good spin. So I'm gonna keep checking my email. Hope everyone else does too. Can get our fucking Satoshi counts way higher. And if anyone has different luck on the Wheel of Fortune, let me know. Yeah, so that was the big news that I had today about stuff that's been happening on the Wheel of Fortune. I should say hi to this guy, see how he's doing. I don't want to be neglecting people in Entropia. Yeah, but how exciting. I was just thinking too, it'd be so neat if Free Bitcoin added a new game. And to add Wheel of Fortune, that's one of my favorite games. I can't believe they're not selling spins. I'd be tempted to buy spins if you could buy them. Holy, he said he found some fruit for me. Whoa. Wow, man, thanks. Man, aren't the viewers the best? I guess he's a viewer, or maybe he's just a nice guy that showed up. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, that helps me get over my recent auction losses. Now, I guess as much as I get bad luck in life, there's enough good luck that seems to offset enough of it. It's pretty good. Oh, he said the stream reset. No, it's still going, I think. Yeah, sometimes if you hit refresh, it'll do a world of good. That's usually how I fix my stream if it's fucking up a lot. End up having to refresh it, and then it works. I wish there was a way I could refresh it without disconnecting. And like, what the hell is refreshing doing anyways? It's like magic. No, I'm glad we got some viewers helping out with the sweating. You can get sweat a lot faster this way. See, people are saying that you can't get 1K sweat an hour. Maybe if you came here and you had 2 people sweating these haters, you might be able to do it here. Because you get it pretty fast with 2 players. Yeah, it was nice. I was talking to one of the guys I work with today, and he was talking about going up north gold panning stuff. I was like, all right, that's the kind of stuff I like to talk about. I never really got into gold panning up north too much, just entry level, but man, was it ever tempting to do it more. That's what I was thinking, when I get really old, maybe one day I'll move up north and get into gold work. That'd be a fun project or hobby. Get a ranch somewhere. It's like covered in fucking quartz veins. Crush them up and mine them. That'd be sweet, eh? Because then you'd have your own ranch producing like honey, animal products, eggs, maybe even chickens, fish. Get a pond on your property, put some fish in it. Then you can make your own wine or mead from honey that you collect from your beehives. You can grow your own weed in Canada. And if you're on a ranch that had gold, you could even crush and mine your own gold. That'd be a pretty self-sufficient ranch. I kind of hardly wait in the future till they have a dentist machine. Just like a machine that's like your own dentist. You don't have to go to one. You just pay to put it in your house somewhere. Then you could really be self-sufficient. Yeah, imagine dentist in the future, it's like a stem cell injection. So you just keep your tooth going until it rots out and then fucking pull it. Stem cell injection, new tooth grows. Or hell, not even injection, you just take a pill and it causes the stem cells to regrow your tooth. Now, back when I was really into the idea of going off the grid, trying to be self-sufficient, that was one of the big bills that I realized I could never escape. So you always have to go to the dentist. The dentist costs a fucking bloody fortune. So unless you're completely self-sufficient that you can afford the dentist, you need dentist trip bills in there. And it goes to figure, like, what would happen if other medical bills came up too. Hey, it's Bodhi Ranma. Thanks for joining the game, man. He says, hey, or hi, that game pay US? Yeah, here I'll show you the payout structure. It's a good question. Thank you, viewers. Right now I'm picking up some of these items, but the items I'm picking up on the ground are only worth like pennies. But if you save up a whole bunch of them, you can see here on my balance card, I have 1,402 Project Entropia dollars, or PED. So this 1,402 is actually worth $140 US. Because in order to convert it to US dollars, you just have to move this decimal point once. So you move it over once, and then it's how much it is US dollars. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but I have more items that I could sell. So yes, this game does pay out in US dollars. You can withdraw it. It'll go right to your bank account. You have to give them your banking information, but they're a legit company. They've been going for like 10 years or more with not ripping anyone off. Or not ripping them off too bad. I don't know if I think they did accept PayPal at one point, but I think it got into restricted mode for a while, so you have to check. I think it could be back by now. But I was thinking they should link it to Bitcoin. That'd be neat, right? If people could cash out into Bitcoin, they'd be really tempted. Now, they used to accept all the credit cards, but now I think it's only certain credit cards that accept it. I know in my country, there's a few credit cards that'll block it. Because our province wants people to only gamble in our own province. So when they see the money going off to Sweden, they block it. We're living in the welfare state. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, I'll see if I can show you the size of the game. This is the planet that I'm on right now. It's called Rocktropia. And if you wanted to walk from, say, like this part of the game all the way to this part, I don't know how long that would take. Maybe a few days. Maybe not days. Well, maybe one day. But anyways, yeah, it'd be a lot of hours. But that's just this planet. if you go down into this menu, there's like a whole bunch of other layers to the game. This planet has 3 layers: Hell, Hunt the Thing, and Secret Island. So I can go all to those. But then there's also space. Then there's space, and it has all these different planets. And if you want to take a ship and fly it from one planet to the other, even this journey takes about 2 hours to fly from one planet to the other, depending which ship you go. Like if I want to fly it in this ship, I think it's 4 hours maybe from there to there. This ship will be about 2 hours there to there. And then, oh yeah, you can get faster ships with warp drive. Holy fuck, there's a giant creature here. This creature is intense. What the fuck? Oh yeah, it's that guy. He transformed into it. That's the creature. The ones that we got for the items. For the holiday event that Mindart gave out. All that means I'm supposed to kill him. Alright, I'll finish this up. You can also get a ship that has warp drive. You can fly there in an instant. But those ships cost like $2,000 US. These little ships are slow, but you can get them for like 20 bucks. So, alright, let's take out the gun and give this guy a couple peckings. See how much ammo I have. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be killing him anytime soon. He's too strong for me. Come on, stop shooting. Sadly, I wish I had a big enough gun to kill him. It's a strong creature. Yeah, I wonder what he can do if no one can kill him. I feel bad wasting ammo. Fuck. Maybe I can sweat him? What the hell? You can sweat him. It's like, hey man, slow down so I can sweat you. Is it actually sweating? I can't tell. Yeah, it is. You can sweat players now. How fucked is that? This has got to be a first, eh? I don't think anyone sweated anyone for a live stream. Or maybe they have. And Entropia first. Alright, thanks for helping to do this, man. I didn't even know you could transform like that or sweat the creature that transforms. That's wild. People come out here, they'll be like, what the hell are you sweating? It's like, why is the creature not attacking you? Well, maybe you can hit me once and see if it does any damage. Oh no, you're level 13. That might kill me. Here, let me get away from this tree. Yeah, it might be hard to hit too, because I have a lot of dodge. Oh, what the hell? We got a hater attacking me. I'll have to go dodge or take him to the turret. You better be careful. Hope the turret doesn't kill you, will it? Yeah, so that'd be amazing. If we had a whole bunch of players or just a whole bunch of these capsules, you could hold an event and just have people sweat the creature. Can you transform into this creature inside of an apartment? If that was possible, then we could sweat in an apartment. I've always dreamed of that. How long have I played Entropia? I think I started in 2008 or something. So quite a few years now. Or no, I think the game said I started in 2012. Or no, 2012 is maybe when I got back into it. Now I took a break from Entropia for a couple of years because I had to buy a new computer. At one point they upgraded the game engine, my old computer wasn't good enough to run it anymore. It is a pretty taxing game. Nah, sadly I took all the money that I made in the game and I withdrew it at one point. So now I'm trying to rebuild my account. Hey, there's another player coming to help us sweat. And then the money that I withdrew, I kind of wasted it. So I wish I would have left it in the game. But live and learn. Hi! Somebody killed me. Alright, now he's attacking a whole bunch of people. He's not letting himself be sweat anymore. Oh yeah, he's hunting this person down. Alright, now we got enough people to help shoot him. Alright, let's see, this could be the big Hall of Fame we've been looking for. I received slowed. What the hell is that? Why would I receive slowed? Did I really get no loot? Is it just me, or is that like the worst loot ever? He took a lot of hits and didn't give any loot. Unless the loot's just slow. Let's hope that's all. Alright, let's say hi to Sunshine. I got a level 4 in animal looter profession. That's what I got for that creature. And no loot apparently. Maybe it's because the other person killed it and did more damage and it didn't do a shared loot. That's probably what happened. So I got fucked over for all those shots. Oh, that's kind of sickening. Oh well, live and learn. Don't shoot those creatures. Now all I have to do is sweat for another week, and I can repay all those shots I used. Well, it's kind of exciting to get a level up. I don't get those too often anymore. Yeah, hopefully I'll be rich one day. But I don't mind not being rich. It's more of a challenge, really. Yeah, it is quite interesting to think how much I can rebuild my account up. Oh, I can trade with someone. Let's see what excitement this will bring. Oh, can't see the trade. Holy shit! A Paneleon! Paneleon! Woo! Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Now, I love the Paneleons. Those are the creatures that I like to sweat on. What is that, Siren? Yeah, I sweated those guys for ages. Alright, thanks a lot, man. I'll take this and I'll put it for my shop and I'll have a whole bunch more pets for sale. It's pretty wild. I wonder how much Paneleons go for. Maybe 1 or 2 pet? That's one thing I don't like about pets, is I wish you could check the markup value. But oh well, at least we got pets back. Excuse me. Yeah, I used to hunt them a little bit sometimes too. They got decent loot. What was it, that one targeting chip that you need? So I was like, man, if you loot that targeting chip, you're set. Siren developed their mob system pretty well, or their ecosystem. There we go. Yeah, I'll send a friend invite. Unless we're already friends. It's hard to keep track these days. Vaporizing way too much. Now, yesterday I spent some time cutting up weed. I didn't even realize it. I think I cut up weed for like 12 hours straight. And all of a sudden my fucking hands fucking cramped up like you wouldn't believe. They're so sore today when I had to work. I was like, why aren't my thumbs working? I'm like, oh yeah, used them too much yesterday. Fucking stinging. I didn't even realize how long I was cutting up the weed because I put on some music and just sort of got into a trance and cutting up the weed. Next thing I know, fucking 12 hours went by. Now I'm hoping the stinging goes away and I can finish cutting up the weed tomorrow. Now it seems like lately, ever since legalization of weed, I spend so much of my time with weed. Growing it, harvesting it, processing it, just so much vaporizing it. It's like, it's very time consuming. Now I was thinking of getting into making hash. It's one thing I haven't started making yet, and I've got the heat press, so I can even press it after. I got into squishing already. Holy, check out this wicked group we got going. This is what you call an MMO. Multiple players. All playing, having fun. Let's get a quick message from our sponsor. This is a good sweat circle for it. Today's sweet sweat circle is brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo! Shh. Alright, welcome back. The action continues. Alright, so thanks for giving us 1 like for the show already, everyone. Really appreciate it. We're rocking the likes today. Now, if you haven't liked the show already, maybe you can. We can double the likes. Ah, fuck. That was So funny. I was getting all optimistic. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna pack a new bowl soon. Oh, I'm gonna pack a new bowl soon. Oh, didn't bring any weed. So I'll have to wait till after the show. Fuck. Yeah, so what's everyone doing in Entropia this year? Any plans for a big Christmas party? Any plans for a big New Year's party? I wouldn't mind to go to a New Year's party. That'd be good. I don't know, has anyone heard of any plans for an Entropia News or New Year's party? It's probably some forum post somewhere. I haven't heard something back from Entropia Zine in a while, so I think maybe I'm going to try to comment and get a hold of them, see what's happening. Maybe they have had lots of posts and I just haven't been covering them because I haven't noticed them in my feed. We sweat them dry. Yes, this is pretty sweet. Not only did we get some oil, we got some sweat, got a pan of Leon, got some fruit. This episode has been very fruitful. Maybe I'll check up here in case we find any fruit on the way. This road usually isn't that bad for fruit. But every time I say that, I never seem to get any. Oh, there's a hater. Yeah, I'll try to bring this back to the other group of people, but I'm going to go this way in case I can find any fruit. Hopefully this will be the journey of many fruits. Alright, so far no more fruits. At least we did get one. Hey, look, everyone's here waiting. Lazy asses. No, just Alright, looks like we're good for sweating. Yeah, so has everyone finished all their Christmas shopping? Has everyone gone broke for the fucking pandemic? My finances has kind of been rocky for the past few years, so at least in a way I prepared for the pandemic by preparing or by saving some money. So at least I wasn't flat broke going into it. Now what happened to me is I saved up a house down payment and then got injured at work and couldn't get the house anymore, so now at least I had the house down payment to fall back on for being out of work. But would have been nice to have got the house, but who knows. Maybe I'll get a smaller house somewhere else someday. Just do it without a loan. Alright, so I'm really wondering what the Christmas gifts are going to be this year. If I had to guess, we're going to get some more strong boxes. So I'll probably put those in my shops for sale. And if I had to guess, we're not going to get any gifts from Rocktropia this year. I'm just thinking we haven't really seen any signs of any life on Rocktropia for I don't know how many months, maybe even years. So maybe Rocktropia has been completely abandoned. I hope not. It was a shame because for a while there, Doc was hosting the events at Camp Crunk and it was getting pretty popular. But maybe I'm wrong, and all of a sudden for Halloween there's going to be some really good Rocktropia gifts coming. And if that's the case, whew, I'll be so happy to be wrong. Now I'm kind of hoping that maybe the dispute between Neverdie and Mindark has been resolved. That'd be sweet. Because usually that's the one good thing that comes out of a giant lockdown or horrible situation. Sometimes it helps mend bridges. Get over the old heartaches. Put things behind you. Try to see the bigger picture. It's like they always say, war is one of the greatest innovators. Every time there's a war, people innovate to create new things to try to win the war. And it's the mother of invention. Well, looks like he's trying to hit me. I don't see much success in that for him. Yeah, I wonder what the next big changes to Entropia is going to be in the year 2021. Hopefully because of the lockdown situations, they have a whole bunch of new plans coming. Some big excitement, some big changes, some big updates. Hopefully some more new items. If it was up to me, I'd like to see the teleport system back, or teleport token system implemented, but let's go with the president's plan. Main reason I want it so bad is because then we can start using vehicles more. See, like, people might not see the bigger picture, but when it comes to the live streaming, say you want to live stream a hunt, and you have to go to the creature, and you're like, hey, for the live stream I could just pay and take the teleporter to get there, or for part of the excitement of the live stream, I'll just take the vehicle and fly there. Save the money for not using the teleport token. So then it would add some more elements of different stuff to the live stream. So then you wouldn't just be teleporting, hunting, turning the live stream off. the live stream would include, oh, I have to get into a vehicle, then I have to fly somewhere, and then it shows me landing, then hunting and all this. So at least it would make some new elements to the streams. Maybe mix it up a little. I don't see that as such a bad idea. Some people might want to just cut to the chase, right? They don't watch the story of the romance of the movie, they just cut right to the porn scene. And I think that's where Entropia maybe kind of overdid it a little bit, as they tried to make everything so easy and convenient. They took out a lot of the romance. Like the romance of crafting used to be, you had to get the materials. The materials meant some sort of adventure on the auction. But ever since they added the explosive projectiles, they took all the romance out of it. You can just buy the materials right from the trade terminal. Start crafting with no excitement of using the auction or anything. No deal on the materials. Before, there always used to be the excitement of trying to get the deal on the materials. But I guess to argue, some people love just the excitement of doing the stream, just buying it straight from the trade terminal and firing it off. This chick's got her own, but I don't think I should hog it. I should go get another one. This will be the last one for this stream, it looks like. Oh, there one. Where's my fucking aimer? Does anyone know the key that brings your aimer on the screen? Fucking can't see my aimer. Must have bumped the key for it by accident. Ah, fuck. Piece of garbage. Garbage. But yeah, that was one of the topics that came up on the video game news show. What is it? CU Podcast with Pat and Ian. And what they were talking about is one of the viewer questions came in. Is what's going to happen with the future of video games? And he was even hinting, like, what's next? Like, we played video games on TVs for a long time. We tried to play it on VR and it didn't really work. He's like, what's next to come for video games? So Pat and Ian seem to have a little bit of a pessimistic answer to it, saying that TVs are going to be the be-all, end-all, and will never really change from that. But what I was thinking is, they're right, the VR was hard to adapt to video games because most video games you don't want to play in VR. They're better off just playing on a normal screen. It's only certain like tourist games and stuff that are actually scenery that you want to see, that you actually want to play in VR, and it's usually only when you're alone too. But anyways, so yeah, what I was thinking, the future of video games is going to be those new holographic TVs. Like basically what it is, you've probably seen it before, is you can buy TV consoles that are video game consoles that are built into a coffee table. So it's like the coffee table will have a video game in the top of it, like the top of the coffee table will be a screen, and there's a video game inside of it. So I was thinking in the future, they're already doing prototypes for this, is instead of just having a screen on the top of the coffee table, make it a hologram coming out. So you always have to keep your coffee table clean when you want to use it, and then all of a sudden the video game character comes right out of the table. and you see it hovering in the air like a hologram above the glass table. Says we have the hologram technology to do that. Now some people might be thinking, well, that's kind of neat, but what could you really use it for? Well, I was thinking the biggest one would be sporting events, like a soccer game, baseball game, even a UFC game, like a live event on TV. You could just broadcast on a hologram on your table. So all of a sudden you'd see the UFC fighters and it would look like they're battling right on your table. And they could even change it so they could give the option to take the UFC ring away or have it there still. So you can make it seem more authentic by showing the ring, or actually have the ring just gone. They could green screen it right out of a live show. So I was thinking that would be the future of technology, I think, for video games, like even Entropia. If Entropia was like a hologram on my desk, and I could just see the character standing here sweating, I think I'd be playing that rather than looking at it on a screen. And it wouldn't be as bad as VR, because it's almost like a augmented reality, where the hologram's actually there. You can see it. You don't need to put on any helmet or anything. You don't need to wear any glasses. Oh, 2 likes. Thanks, everybody. So yeah, that's one of the new technologies they have for cell phones, is you can take the cell phone, put it on the table, and the hologram will come out of it. I was like, well, if you could do that with the cell phone, you could put that same screen on a coffee table and upscale it. I think I wouldn't mind watching a basketball game like that. It'd almost be like being at the stadium, right? You'd look down, you'd see the whole game just playing out on your table. That'd be wild. And then depending how big of a coffee table you could have a giant hologram. You can even have like a store edition, where like a pub or a fucking bar or some sort of place when lockdowns are over, like a arcade, they could have giant ones so people could come in and be like, holy, look at the size of this hologram, bigger than you could ever have in your house. That's how arcades used to work. Arcades used to be so expensive that only a store could afford it, because they'd portion it out to a whole bunch of people coming in and out of the store. So they could do that with giant holograms. Hey, Captio joined us. Welcome back, man. Captio too. I'm not sure how to say that. I'll try. I'll just call you YTB. Welcome back. I was going to say welcome back, but shitty timing. The show's just about to wrap up. Now I'll try to get some more information about those video game tables. They're getting pretty interesting. Like, I think the video game part of it will probably start with simple games like Pong, but then eventually they'll get to the point where they've been playing video on it for so long that they'll start making more complex games. Who knows, maybe in the future you'll be playing Fortnite on a fucking hologram TV, just on your desk. Yeah, that'd be the future desk. Right now, computer desks are like a desk and then the monitor on top. But in the future, the computer monitor or desk will be the monitor too. So whatever desk you buy, that'll be your monitor. Why don't I listen to some radio Entropia pays me to? Yeah, I usually do that through Entropia partners. But I can't do it while I'm live streaming because a lot of it's copyrighted. So I have to turn that off when I record. Now I've got some videos in my archive if you want to check it out. I've withdrawn 1,000 Project Entropia dollars from Entropia partners more than once. And I did it in videos a few times too. I got the money from listening to the radio, doing the surveys. Oh yeah, making tutorial videos. Sadly, Slego is gone. That was my favorite game on Entropia Partners. I made a great tutorial for it, but I'm hoping it's maybe down just for renovations, and they'll come back with a new and exciting Slego. That's my hope. I'll hope for that. Now, sometimes I don't like to listen to the music too much because I listen to the radio all day at work too. So once you listen to music all day, it's kind of nice to have silence. What's the most I made listening to the radio? I don't think I've ever done a one day of just the radio. Usually I would do the radio and the video ads and stuff. I think the most I ever made was maybe 80 Project Entropia dollars in one day. I think a few surveys were in there too. Yeah, so 80s, or I guess when I won the prize for making the Slago tutorial, I think that was a couple hundred Project Entropia dollars. So that was all in one day. But just the radio itself, I think it's a little bit on the slow side, but I could be wrong. Maybe it does pay. Why? How much did you make? Is it possible to make one? Holy shit, you can make one Project Entropia an hour. Well, that's a really good payout. Man, I'm gonna have to get back into the radio. Which website is that one with? Entropia Partners or a different one? Yeah, because an hour, shit. That would mean in 8 hours you can make 8 pen, right? Would it actually pay that much, or would there be a whole bunch of breaks? Yeah, that is Entropia Partners, eh? So it must be paying out better than the last time I used it. That's good, because it was paying out a little bit on the low side. That's kind of why I got away from using it. Yeah, 0.75 is pretty good per hour. Maybe I can convince my buddies at work to listen to that while we're at work. 8-hour shift, I can make some extra Project Entropia dollars. Now I like listening to the radio because a lot of times you're busy at work and you need something to listen to. So it's nice. I used to be in the radio business while volunteered doing it at CKWR, but not anymore. I was there for almost a year. Now, doing regular radio broadcasts is a tough gig. Volunteering for it just was a little bit too much for me to take. A lot of time consuming. At least with YouTube, I have the option of making ad revenue one day, so doing volunteer radio work just wasn't working out. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to mute it. You can get in trouble for that. Usually what I do is I turn it to a really low setting so that it's almost muted. Because if it's muted, then they don't get the ad revenue, right? Yeah, it could be working out the same too, huh? Yeah, so future of video games. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to this hologram console. If I had to guess, we're maybe, what, 2, maybe 3 consoles away? Because heck, if the cell phone holograms are already almost this generation, then we shouldn't be that far away from a desktop version. I don't know, that hologram cell phone, it was popular on the Kickstarter for a while, but I don't know if it ever actually shipped. Or when it did it suck? Yeah, that's what I was wondering, that the radio is mining cryptocurrency, so that's how they're getting you payout for listening to the radio. I was thinking it was ad revenue, but I wasn't sure what. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining the show today. Guess since we're over the hour mark, I should start wrapping it up. Pretty exciting to get all the items from the viewers there. Helped out with the fruit, helped out with the pets. Now I was kind of worried that today's episode would be a little bit boring because, man, I'm so tired from shoveling snow. I didn't have much energy for running around. Can I invest in the game 1 Bitcoin? It's funny, the guy that runs this planet, Never Die, he had a way to link Bitcoin with Entropia, but that all fell through. So I don't know if he ever comes back. Hopefully he will be able to set that up. That would be sweet. I like that idea. Alright, so yeah, let's get a shout out to... Yeah, let's get the patron shout out ready first. Alright, so big shout out, thanks to the people that have been helping with the Patreon. It's Jim and Ray, so big shout out guys. It's really nice for them to help out with the Patreon. I hope more people join the list. It's pretty awesome. And I'm gonna get over some new benefits and everything that comes with the Patreon soon. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to do was wrap up all the viewers that helped me out with items. We got this guy right here in the peace shirt. No rush, 2 minutes. So big thanks to him for helping out with the pet. That was pretty fucking sick. It could be one of the same guy from the YouTube chat. I don't know. Alright, speaking of the YouTube chat, I'll open that up next and I'll check it to make sure who all joined the show today. We had, sorry, I'm getting distracted by something here. Hey, move this. Alright, so anyways, yeah, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, the viewers. Alright, so Bodhi, thanks a lot for joining. YTB, thanks a lot for coming back to the show. Appreciate it. And we had a bunch of other viewers and 2 likes too, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess today was a little bit of a slow show, but man, did we ever get some action in it. It's like, holy, we got to hunt that pet. Yeah, for amount, if you pay Bitcoin, can you buy a planet? It's possible. What I would do is contact one of the Entropia people and see if they can arrange it. There's actually a customer support link for live chat on the Mindark website. So don't hesitate, just check that out. Maybe you can do that if you talk to them. They're in Sweden, so they might be cool like that. Yeah, it'd be neat. If you bought a planet, then I would be very happy. I would come visit your planet every day. Alright, so thanks again for everyone who's been helping. Had the Patreon there. If you want to help out also with Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets. Both very popular with the ladies. Hideout TV will pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks will pay you to shop online. GameKit will pay you to play games online. And Free Bitcoin is the one that I did the free spin earlier. Or did I? Let me check. No, I did not. Let's do it now. Alright, so here's the free Bitcoin. Oh yeah, there was the Wheel of Fortune I was talking about earlier. Let's give it a roll. Alright, so we're up to 140,754. That's fucking sweet. Alright, the other links I got is the Virtual Mate Sex Machine. It's for adults and men only, but if ladies need a sex machine, then they know who to call. Just kidding. Unless the lockdown never ends. Yeah, and then we have a Virtual Mate Sex Machine sent to me from the company themselves. All I had to do was give them money. Now it is crowdfunded, kickstarted project, so yeah, it is legit. They actually made it to the point of shipping the product. So alright, what else do we got? The click more button in the YouTube description. Click that. It'll give you all these links and more, including my website. Alright, so what else was there? Let's go to the fire scene. Fire! Now if you happen to get any Android in your, or Vixen Android in your vaporizer, and she tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. If that doesn't happen, you can help with a like. I really appreciate it. Just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Where's my finger going? That's what she said. Alright, see you everyone. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.